Your ear's twitching.
Is it?
Not like your real ear. Hi, everybody. I'm not sure if we have connection because we're like in the back of the building. Here's Mary. She's going to be holding the camera for us.
Hey.
But if there's any way, if you're on here, can you just go ahead and let us know? We're going to just set the camera down and start collecting our stuff. We just want to get some viewers on here. And anyways, this is what we're going to be painting. This beautiful, beautiful, I love this. I think it's Henry Don, maybe. I don't know, let's see. Or Thomasville. Yeah, it's Thomasville. Well, they're both my faves. Anyways, okay. Hey, Caleb. What's going on? So what a fantastic day today. All right. So if you don't mind, I'm going to run and get my paints. I just want to make sure we had a good connection. So while we do, I'll just let Mary hold this. Tell us what you did today. Are you homesick? What's going on? Go ahead and comment. Share some loves. Let us know. Share the post. Let your friends know that we're getting ready to paint this. I'm going to show you one of my blues. So anyways, I'm going to get some paint, okay? Here you go. Mary. Look.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. I love it.
All right, let's see. What else do I need? I got that. We had a disaster the other day. My blue, my Paris, fell over and leaked all in a bag, so my lovely assistant Wynetta cleaned it up and put it in plastic for me. So anyways, that right there. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this green. I'll have to show you guys how to make this color too one day, maybe. Anyways, it sold today. All right. So we got this, and where did I put? Oh, I need to go get black. I'll be right back.
So guys, what was the last thing that you painted?
Oh, this is going to be the fun part. To take these knobs off. It's okay. We'll do that after. We can at least show the front here. Ooh, look at all those goodies. Got a ruler. Just got it. So what's going on, people? What'd you do today? What are you doing? I can tell you're up to no good with that face.
You just look really cute.
Cute as in what? My mouse or a squirrel?
You are a mouse. Or a kitty cat. Something.
Kitty cat. Alright, so we are going to do Ava, which is me. Hi. And then we're going to use Paris, which is a mess, and then a little bit of black. And I have this really long Lowe's ruler. It's going to be like we're going to be churning some butter. We're gonna mix paint. I'm just kidding. We're gonna do that. All right. So, like I always say, there is no rhyme or reason here when you're mixing paint colors. So when people say, "Oh, what color is that?" I am not lying when I say it's just a custom mix. Like I just whipped it up. So I guess if you look on your color wheel, you can kind of aim where you're going. So I do try to remember, but I really don't. I don't measure. I'm just telling you that now. I do not measure. So I would say the best tip would be make more than what you need, so you don't have to go back and try to color blend or match it. All right, so I'm going to start with my Paris. Just going to pour that in there. Is anybody saying hi? Anybody have any questions?
We had one question from Becca asking if it was chalk paint.
All right, so plaster paint, the name is, it says plaster, but there's no plaster of Paris in it. It was just a name, I think in the very beginning it did. There's no plaster of Paris in it. It is not a chalk paint. It is a chalk style paint. It's much more durable than a chalk paint, like as in AS, Annie Sloan. That's supposedly a chalk paint. Let's see, I would just, it's a food grade additive that's added. So, and there's an additive to make it adhere. Alright, so there's the Paris. This is the fun part. Ava, look at that, I love that. I'm going to put this on and shake it a little bit. I'm going to shake, shake, shake. Shake my paint. Alright. I love making a mess. Isn't that, look at that. That's me. That's my color. Alright. So then I'm just going to add a little bit at a time. Take some black, just put a little bit in there to deepen it up. Now why not just add the Paris and then the black? Well, I like a little, the Ava gives it just that, on my face. I don't know, Ava just gives it an extra little something. I don't know. I'm going to deepen it up some. Whoop! I must have made a big old mess. A little bit more black. I'm a messy painter. I'm telling you. So today we had fun at the store. Besides being all kinds of busy, was it Discover Oklahoma? No, not Discover, Tulsa.
Explore Tulsa.
Explore Tulsa. Explore Tulsa came and did a little segment on us. That was emotional because it made me think about where we began and just our journey to get where we're at today. And Brandon had to finish up for me because I was snotty-nosed. And of course, Mary ran off and was nowhere to be found. She doesn't like being on camera. All right. getting there. You see, as you can tell, you can't really tell, I guess, but it is a different blue, obviously, if I'm mixing all these. And I'm going to put a little bit more. Another favorite mix of mine, which is simple and easy, if you like a really pretty Santa Fe turquoise color, I take Native Stone and Ocean Breeze, and I mix equal parts. That turquoise is really pretty. Any questions? Or are people just watching me? Just watching me stir? So we're playing a really fun game on our Facebook right now. It's the last comment wins. We've already had a winner, but we're going to continue it. So you can post whatever you want on there. Keep it nice and friendly. And then at some random point, I'm going to say that there's a winner. And it's going to be a goodie bag, and it's going to be filled with a bunch of little goodies. So I'm excited about that. I think it's fun. All right. So what do you think, Mary? Do you like this color, or should we put a little bit more turquoise, or a little bit black?
Maybe more turquoise. What do you think?
I think so too.
We do have a question from Lee. She says, love chalk paint, but what is the best way to seal it?
Well, we have a paste wax, which I believe, I love it. Okay, so I've used a lot of different paste wax. This, I'll go get a can and open it up for you, but this wax, it is so smooth, so thin. When you put it on, it doesn't take a lot. It's not thick. Your paint doesn't suck it up. And it is made for plaster paint, but you can use it on other paints I have, on other brands. I love it. And it does not have a bad smell. It smells good, and it's not overpowering, and it sets up pretty quick. I can paint a piece, stage it, and paint a piece at work, wax it, and stage it all within 20 minutes of waxing because it's set up already. It totally cures out within a week, but in 24 hours, feel free to, set whatever you want on there. Of course, you're not going to put a glass that's sweating, but you still want to treat it like it's fine furniture. You took a lot of time to paint it and, repurpose it. Instead of spending, hundreds or thousands of dollars on a new piece, if you like the style and shape of your piece, you can go ahead and... Do you have a funny face on me again?
I don't know how to turn it off.
Is it the same one?
Yes.
Oh, that's hysterical. Let me see. Hold on.
Okay. Technologically.
Hey, Mary.
Hey.
Let's see. I don't know.
You put it on there.
Maybe we're going to have to leave it the whole time. I mean, I don't mind. If you guys don't mind, do you mind if I'm a kitty cat the whole time I paint? That is hysterical. Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off. Does anybody know how to turn it off? Is Mary a kitty cat? Do we even have connection right now? Bring them on camera. Oh, Landa, it says bring her on camera. I can add people. That would be fun.
That is cool.
We should do that one time. Can you guys hear us? We're in the back of the building. Okay, Landa says yes, you can hear us. All right, good. Look how cute she is, everybody. I know, yes, she is. All right. So I'm going to put this stuff down. I like this blue. It's almost a Frenchy. You know what? I think I'm going to darken it up just a tad. Because I like that deep blue. Oh, so popular right now. I did not think I would be a blue person. Growing up, our house was mauve and like a baby blue and blue, right? Because that was that was the color in the 80s. Or those were the colors. And you know, it's funny, now they've come back around. Yay. All right. I don't know, Mary. I think a little bit darker.
Let's see.
What do you think?
It's got the Frenchy look to it. That French blue, to me.
It does look kind of like
Yeah.
French blue. Well, French blue is a little bit lighter than this.
Yeah. It's pretty. Landa says that she wishes that she could do some painting right now.
Landa, did you just have surgery, or did I just see something about that?
She said yes.
All right. Are you doing better?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. You know what? I like this. Let's keep this. Yeah, look at all my mess for a minute, and I'll be right back.
Oh, Brandon says put yellow in it.
Put yellow in it?
Uh-huh.
Why? What will yellow do? What kind of yellow? Dahlia? Yellow and blue make green. Ooh, that would be pretty. Should we put our new, do we have sunshine in?
I think we do.
Should we put some sunshine in? Should we put some yellow in it and see where it goes?
Landa says it'll make it greener.
Do we like green?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about doing like a greenish blue tile in my kitchen. Never thought I'd say that. Ever, ever, ever. All right, I'm gonna clean this up. Oh, make a mess, make a mess, make a mess.
Caleb says do it.
Do it. All right. Ask away questions. Mary will probably try to help you as much as she can. I'm going to run and get a rag. And, yeah. And I'm going to get some yellow. Let's try it. Why not? Don't watch me.
Oh, I don't know if you guys watched the last live video that Ava did, but she did complete the gray piece that she was working on. Let me see if I can get a good picture for you. This was the final product.
Showing the mess.
Yes.
I am a messy, messy, messy painter. Messy.
Is there wax on top of the gray piece?
Yes. It's a dark wax. It's the brown. All right.
Landa says, you have an awesome teacher teaching you. She's amazing at what she does.
Oh, thank you. I'm really not a good teacher. I'm not good at this Facebook thing. But everybody keeps asking me to do a class, and I don't have any room here at the store to do a paint class. I hope this spring I'll be able to throw together a big painting class, like maybe outdoors under a tent, or, you know, maybe, I don't know, community center, where we can all bring a piece of furniture and paint and socialize and eat lunch together. That would be fun. But teaching and talking with people really isn't my thing. I just like to just paint. And I paint like I'll listen to music, or I'll paint in silence and just be with my thoughts and pray on certain things and on all things. Alright, enough of that. Look at that. That is one of our new colors, Sunshine. Isn't that amazing? And I believe a portion of profits go to St. Jude. Alright. Oh my goodness, alrighty. Yellow. I've never used this color yet. I have no idea what color it's going to turn. This is all you, Brandon Zambalis.
He says, bring some warmth to the cold Broken Arrow. A little bit ago.
Yes.
Some sunshine.
Some sunshine, baby. Oh.
What happened?
Oh.
I was like reading the comments.
All right. Oh my word! Look at that. That's like Crayola yellow. That's bright yellow. So pretty. Okay, so how much should we put in there? We got, who knows? I love that. I love that. All right. Tell me when. Just kidding. Okay, we'll just do a little bit at a time. Or that much.
You know, just a smidge.
Just a smidge. Anything? Not really.
Looks maybe a little lighter. Brandon says 4 ounces.
All right,
That's half.
This is
so.
8 ounces, so.
No, that's 16. Right?
Oh, yeah, this is 16, yeah. You're right. All right, so he would do the math. Okay, so you said how many ounces?
4.
4 ounces.
So like a fourth of that.
Fourth. What do you think?
Sounds good.
More? Sounds good. You mean looks good?
Looks good.
Was it gonna... All right.
Linda says 3 ounces. Oh, put some back in.
Oh, goodness. See, and paint is one of those things. If you don't put enough, it's not going to be the color. If you put too less, it's definitely...
Shannon wants to know what color we're shooting for.
Any? Any that we like. I started off going to show you one of my blues that I like doing with the 3 colors, and you can get any shade. It just depends on how dark you want it, how deep you want it, how turquoise you want it. Honestly, I think I'm going to stop here with the yellow, babe, because I'm not sure. I mean, if I keep going, I don't want to ruin all my paint. You know what I mean? Maybe I could do this.
That's pretty.
It is very pretty.
I like that color.
See, I think this yellow, maybe it's, oh, look, now it's turning like an almost
it's like that.
army green. This is like flannel almost, but with a green undertone.
That's a really nice color.
See, I mean, my dilemma every day is, what color am I going to do? There's so many options. That's gorgeous. That's great for a little boy's room.
That's more sagey.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's different. Okay, so we're going to keep this blue.
Brandon says more. He likes the tone.
No, sir. Sorry. I'm overriding. You're at home. All right. Let me wipe this, clean this up. I think, you know what? I think Dahlia would have been the color. A darker, a mustardy yellow would have been better to pour in. But I really wanted to try that sunshine. That sounded wonderful. Okay. So, just done a little bit of cleaning on top, making sure that this other paint isn't raised up any. I mean, I like the grooves because it traps the dark wax, and I'm a dark wax kind of gal. You want to sit back over there?
Sure can.
Paint.
Yeah.
Paint away. Let me get my spray bottle just in case. Got my little brush.
Are you going to paint that middle piece first?
Yeah. Let me. The handle is broken off, so I wanted to open it. Sorry. I think I need to pull the wires to open that. I got it. Okay, so what I did there was I wrapped it around and pulled it. I made a way. All right. I do want to get that off, though. We can do that later. That's cute. So I haven't opened this up since I've gotten it. We just picked it up today. My husband, bless his heart, this thing weighs a ton. All right, so I got my paint. Got my brush. It's already wet because I was painting the back side of that buffet. They wanted it to be painted on both sides. It's going to be seen on both sides. It's going to be in the middle of the room. All right. Look how dirty I am. If you have any questions, please feel free. If you just want to just sit there and watch and chill, that's fine too. But I would love to be able to answer some of your questions. Also, can you just every once in a while just say hey or give us a heart. Let us know that we're still connected because there's bad service back here. And I would love it if you shared it with your friends.
Becca loves the drawers.
This.
Mm-hmm.
I had the same set at Vintage Market Days, and I painted it all in ivory lace. I had the tall boy, the nightstands, and this piece, and it went like that to the sweetest girl.
Lana said she loves the color.
Thank you. And it'll dry darker. I think we added the yellow, so we'll see. But I still love it. I still love the color.
Kathy Floyd wants to know what color it is.
You're going to have to rewatch. We used Ava, we used Paris, and we used black. And then at the end, we thought that we were going to add a little sunshine, which is our newest yellow. Well, we have buttercream and sunshine now. Brush.
Thank you for sharing, Landa.
Thank you, Landa. You have to come in. We haven't seen you in a while. Just say hi, because you know I'm always here. Except this week. Dun, 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 dun.
Taylor says, Ava.
What?
He just got in here.
Hey, you could share this on my private Facebook too. Do you know how to do that?
Not while I'm on the camera too.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Actually, Brandon, he can share it. He's good like that.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Mary from asks how much paint you are loading onto the brush.
Well, I don't like to, it sometimes gets all the way here, but you just want to dip your brush in, straight in, pull it up, spin it around. If you want, you can wipe off half. But I just get it. Okay, so what I'm doing is right now, I'm just getting it into all the creases. And I know it's not going to dry automatically. It dries pretty fast, but I do this pretty fast. So I just chuck it in there. That's, you chuck it in. That's why I love this brush, because it's pointed and it gets in all those little nooks and crannies. You don't want to your first coat, you don't want to put paint, because it'll start pooling and stuff. But, I know, maybe I should have done it lighter for you. It's just how I do it. So anyways, I just go over and give it a rough little, like this. Make sure there's no dripping, pooling. And I'm not too worried about what it looks like, because my second coat is going to cover all that up. It's going to cover up like where you can still see the wood underneath there. That would be my second coat. Right now I just want to make sure I get a little a layer over it, like a film. If that makes any sense to try to, like I said, I'm not the best explainer, but this is how I do it.
Hey, Chris.
You don't want to put too much paint on, but you want to get paint on there to where, it's there. See, I mean, I can go in circles. As long as I'm getting down in those creases and it's thin and it's not going to be puddled up there.
We got a couple questions.
Okay.
Joe asks, should I use that type of brush or can you use a flat brush?
You can use a flat brush. There's nothing wrong with the flat brush. Everybody's going to have their whatever you're comfortable with. Like the Klingons, those are flat. I love those, and I'm so excited to get those in. But when you're working with detailed stuff like this, it just makes it so much easier to get in there with that point. It goes flat. See that? And it goes to a point. So, I mean, and the handle is small. So when I'm getting in here, if you have those pieces that have this that shows, you're getting your brushes and doing all this number, and you're going to have to go back over it and smooth it. This is great for bookcases. It's great for inside of curio cabinets. Those hard to reach places.
Okay, Diana wants to know how many coats do you use?
All over, I'll do 2 coats, and then there will be probably some areas that I'll need to just, put a little on there. That's right. It comes with a
Okay. Jackie says, noticed you didn't prime. Are you going to seal once done?
We do have a sealant, and yes, this paint does not need a primer. I see people all the time talking about, I sanded this piece, I've primed this piece, now I'm painting this piece. I'm like, oh. I like to keep my prices low, and I like to keep the time that I do them relatively, feasible, to where I never really mark my time into it. I don't know, just say, hey, this is a great piece, it's solid, and I go from there. I particularly like to keep my pieces under 300 or right at the 325 threshold. That way most people can afford them. If you go to like a furniture retailer store for new furniture, you're looking at 5+. So I think it's pretty reasonable. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah.
Brandon says he doesn't know your password and no soup for you.
He can just share it from his page. Genius. Did I answer that question for her? About this, I don't know. I think I kind of squirreled there for a minute. It's been a long day. So I'm going to put a dark wax on this.
Somebody else wants to know what the face of the drawers look like.
Beautimus. I'm going to keep the hardware because I love it. And that's always nice. Okay, so if you're just joining us, what we did was we were just playing around with Paris, Ava, and a little bit of black tie. And then we added some sunshine just for giggles because it's cold out. And my husband said he thought that would be fun. So yes, no primer. That's what I was getting. Are you looking on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
To see if we're still connected. Are we still connected? Anybody? So fast, huh? This can be in your house by tomorrow night.
Okay, we got a couple other questions. Ashley wants to know what color it is. And we mixed a bunch of different colors together to get this. You'll have to rewind to see all the mixing that we did.
You have to replay. So it's Plaster Paint Company. We sell it here at the store. Or, of course, you can go online or wherever you're at. You can go online and see where your nearest retailer is. 'Cause I know there's a lot of our friends that are from out of state. So we used Paris, which is like a navy blue. And then we used Ava, which is a turquoisey color. And then a little bit of black. And then the sunshine was a yellow that we just threw in. I don't think it really did that much, but we were just playing around. But,
Okay, now Susan has a question. Are you painting the hardware the same color as the drawers? And will the drawers be the same color as the rest of the piece?
okay, painting the hardware? No. Blue and gold, the best. The drawers will be painted the same, but I'm going to do a dark wax, so in the creases, just going to give it that extra depth.
Okay. Stephanie asks, when you start on the drawers, are you going to paint the entire drawer, like the sides and the inside?
I'm not doing the inside now. Right about here, where this tongue and groove is, you can put a piece of painter's tape and then paint the edges. I will paint the upper edge, and then I paint the lower edge. But I take the tools off. We just got ahead of ourselves, and we were checking the internet, and we didn't want to keep you waiting, so.
Mary wants to know if we clean up with water.
Soap and water. Yes, ma'am.
And Chris wants to know, do you always paint the top last?
I just paint wherever. I don't know. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. I just paint wherever my brush takes me. My first coat, I mean, it really doesn't, I don't know, it really doesn't matter. I guess my last part would be the top, because I kind of stand there and try to do even strokes from side to side instead of just in the middle. I go from one side. I'll put my first coat on, and then I'll get it wet, which, I mean, I can show you if you want to hang around how I do it. I'm going to go ahead and get these on. And I will open this up and I'll paint the edges of that. And then I'll paint the face of the drawers. Typically, I won't paint the whole inside. Now, I have a friend, Chris. She does a beautiful like tissue paper transfer on the sides of the drawers, so just to give it that extra little something. You can also paint them a different color, do a stencil, a design. I mean, it's up to your imagination what you do. It's endless. I mean, haven't you been on Pinterest? It could suck you in. You could stay there for a long time and just keep going and going and going and going.
Do you paint the same direction when you have a large flat surface?
Not my first coat, my last coat, yes. I do like to get on the inside here, because when your drawers go in, they're inset just a little bit. And that way it just gives it a finished. Now, I do know some painters that will tape everything off and paint it really straight, but you're not going to see it. Your friends aren't going to see it. So I don't feel the need. I'm not that OCD. I'm OCD about my detail and my finish work, but not when it comes to inside things that people aren't going to see. So what do you think so far? Has anybody been painting today? Anyone? What you pushing over there?
Buttons.
Are you changing my emoji?
I wish I could.
It's still a mouse or a kitty?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, my daughter should be getting a kick out of that.
Landa said she loves it, and she wishes that she'd painted today.
Thank you.
And Wendy says she likes it too.
Thank you.
And we have 15% battery left.
Yay! We have a charger. Alright, I'm going to sit up here and I'm going to get readjusted. Put on the pants. It's hot.
Melanie says no painting today.
It was a stay home from school day. How's it look? It looks good.
It's really a beautiful color.
It's hot. I'm hot. Alrighty. I'm gonna do the top. I can see that yellow. It's like a tinge. So this crease that runs along there, I know that dark wax is going to get in there, but I still like to paint it.
Wendy said she loves the color.
Thank you. Is that our coastal chic, Wendy Haynes? Who's that?
It's Wendy Rayner.
Hi. Brush bristle, which normally doesn't ever happen on these brushes, the short handles. All right.
Robin says, hey there.
Robin Hughes.
Alan.
Hi.
Wendy said she's from Western NY.
Awesome. You guys have gotten some weather. I lived in New England. I lived in Worcester, Mass. Before I moved here. I'm originally from Oklahoma, but I moved there when I was not even 18. I think it was 17. Well, all my friends are just getting pummeled out there. I can't believe Boston was flooding the harbor. I've never seen that. I lived there for 18, 20 years.
Tina wants to know, did you sand and what type of paint?
No, I did not sand. This is the Plaster Paint Company. It's a non-primer, non-stripping paint. So you just can paint right over laminate, plastic, metal. It's funny because I expect everybody to know this stuff when they're watching, but I don't really, people don't know. So anyways, yeah, I'm in this bucket, but this is what it looks like. I'll show you if I have a clean enough can. It's the Plaster Paint Company. So I've used 3 colors to make this color. This is Ava. I used Paris and black. And we can't get the kitty cat emoji off. So that's what I am painting today as a kitty cat.
Ashley Reed wants to know, is there a solid white in this paint?
Yes.
Can you purchase a gloss sealer?
Yes. Yes to both. Simple white. And we have a liquid gloss, a liquid matte. We have a paste wax, and then we have a black wax, a brown wax, and a white wax at the moment. But you can take our paste wax, which is our clear wax, and you can do 2 parts wax to 1 part paint and get any color wax that you want. And I believe that right now they're kind of mulling it over about doing different color waxes for your convenience, actually. But it's super easy. I love just mixing and getting different colors. So on that coat, I just leave it the way it is. And then the second coat, then I go over and I'll do the fine. Look how that's drying. Ooh, I love it. I love this color. Like I said, make enough if you're just experiencing and playing around, because I'll never be able to duplicate this color. I'll make enough for my clients to have a touch-up. If I remember, and that's it. I like my clients to go home with a one-of-a-kind piece. Watch your edges.
Wendy says she has some knotty pine walls that she wants to paint and may give plaster paint a try.
Well, go for it. You can also do your brick, say your fireplace, your brick fireplace. You can do concrete, tile, tub, sink. Stuff is the bomb. It really is. And we do have a video that you can watch on painting tile. So, it's fun, fun, fun. You can do anything. I've been singing a lot today. At one point I asked Mary, I said, why am I singing everything? Everything I was saying to her was a singing sentence. I'm just happy. Happy, happy, happy. Even though it's freezing outside, I'm happy, happy.
Jojo wants to know what's in the spray bottle.
Water. It's just plain water. If I feel like my paint is getting a little gummy or like my paintbrush, sometimes I'll go and wash out my paintbrush in between painting, because I am doing this faster than normal because we are live and I don't want to bore you, so I'm kind of trying to plow through it. If I was smart and didn't say, oh Mary, let's do a live video last minute after we close the store when she wants to go home, I would have probably painted a piece and let it dry first. But I'm trying to do it really fast for you, so you can see at least a little bit of the finish techniques. But yeah, so anyways, if it gets a little gummy on you or it feels thick, you can just spray water on it and it just blends it. Makes it glide smoother, like butter.
Norma Hutchison says, hi, Ava.
Hey, Auntie Norma. It's my grandmother's sister. Fun, huh? What are you going to do? You going to paint something, Norma?
Wendy says that she thinks that she'd need a larger brush to paint the walls. What would you recommend?
We do. You can order our paint in gallons.
The brush.
The brush.
Yeah.
For the wall, I would use probably a thin nap. If you're doing knotty pine,
Because there's grooves and knots.
well, you can go through that with a paintbrush. You just want to use, if you're going to paint by hand, an all-natural hair bristle brush.
Wynetta says, love the color.
I love you, Wynetta. We missed you today.
Norma says, well, maybe.
Well, maybe. Or maybe Trina can paint something. I don't think Trina's painted something at anything in a long time. Trina is her daughter, which is my cousin. Her and I, when we both started out, we both got a booth together, and we were painting. We were painting furniture. Alrighty. Watch this. Dry. Alright.
Sheila says she missed the beginning. Did you sand or prep first?
Nope. I just broke another nail. Oh, this weather makes everything so dry.
Wendy said thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go back to this little area, and I can see where it's settled and it's pulled a little bit. Mary can zoom in. That's okay, because as long as you catch it and you dap your brush on it, it's not going to be your pain. it'll be okay.
Do you have the colors available on your website?
We do not carry the paint on our website. You can go to the Plaster Paint Company.com. I think it's Plaster Paint
Co.
Co.com. Yeah, sorry. And there's a color chart on there. We have metallics. We have a fabric magic. Oh my gosh, you guys. We have to do a fabric magic. This stuff is the best on the market. The best on the market. I'm not just saying that. I'm telling you it is the best on the market. I have not worked with a fabric paint or an additive for the paint that makes your cushion stay soft. Like you could still go like this to it and it's still soft. And it still keeps the paint the color. I don't know what it is, but maybe that's why they call it magic. It is magic. It is no crispy, crumbly, no nothing. I love it. We have to do that class. Promise, Mary?
Yep.
You'll make me do it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've been saying I'm going to do it for a while, but I get really busy. And like the past 2 days, we have been so busy here. We've sold, I think, probably 12 to 13 big pieces of furniture. So keeping up has been an issue, and I'm not going to be here all week because we're going to Dallas. So maybe y'all can help me out here. What do you think 2018 trends are? Like, what are you liking in trends? Are you liking gold accents? I'm trying to figure out, like, we did a poll online and everybody was saying they still liked the farmhouse with industrial, you know, with a little of their own touch and a little, you know, eclectic, which I love it all, but I'm so eclectic. When you walk in the store, you know. You walk in and things that you normally wouldn't put together, I put them together because I love them. And I think it works. If you love something, you can make it work with anything that you have. But, like, what are you guys liking? Say, in your living room wise, are you into the bar carts that they're using now for mini bars? Do you still like the buffets? And by the way, can you just give us some hearts and likes? Let us know that we're still connected.
Chris says she misses us.
Yeah, you were supposed to come in this week. Hello. She said, I'll be in this week. I'm bringing a vanity and until I see her. I'll tell you, I see you a whole lot on different Facebook groups saying, oh, I just painted this and blah, 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 and talking to everybody. You're not here with us. You gotta bring me that beautiful vanity that you've been showing everybody. It's gorgeous. Chris, she's an amazing painter. Alright, so you see how I just cleaned all that up? And by doing that, it's almost like putting your second coat on. Because there really isn't many spots on here that need a second coat. And that's why I love this paint. The coverage it's really, really, really good.
JoJo says that her look is a mix of French farmhouse, cottage glam, love gray, white, silver, gold, and so in love with blush. Also liking the cobalt blue color.
That's my dream. I love that. I do. I love that.
Winnie said she loves the farmhouse look, shabby chic.
Yes. See, I'm like the rustier the better. I love bright colors, just pops of it. Like I'm trying to find the perfect pink for my living room wall. One of them. Which we don't have lighting in the living room. It's the oddest thing. So I need to get lighting in the living room and then go from there because, you know, colors just look different with lighting and time of day. So I guess it really doesn't matter. But I haven't found one that I really, really, really like. I want it to be blushy, peachy pink, not like baby pink, and not mauvey pink. I don't know. You know, if you have any recommendations, I saw one on Pinterest. I was like, that's the one, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
I think our phone's gonna die. %5.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the charger. Oh, I don't have a charger for this phone. Well, hey, get your questions in now really quick because I guess we have 5% battery. I'll do a part 2 on the waxing, if that sounds good to you guys. It won't be live. I think I'll just do a video of it with our store phone. Or we could click back on live with the store phone, but I want to get it done tonight because we're leaving, taking a road trip. I'm excited. We're going to go hunt y'all down some goodies. Any questions before we jump off?
We got lots of love, hearts and likes.
Y'all are the best. Well, thank you. This has been fun. I love just getting on. I just love just doing whatever, you know. It's the best thing about paint. If you don't like it, you can paint over it, and this paint you can mix other colors and just create your own individual self. Look at me. All right, well, I love you. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we will either jump back on live for another video, but I think what's going to happen is we'll just make a separate. What's up? You got a question?
Did you say you're going to do the wax tonight? And I don't want to miss the waxing part from 2 different people.
What I can do is let this part dry, and then I can jump back on really quick and show you waxing this, if that sounds good to you. All right? All right. Bye.